Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. As this is the first video of our YouTube channel, we are going to see about a gist of a movie called Koma, which is released in 2019 and it is a Russian movie which is also available in English, Tamil and some other languages too in Amazon Prime. Um, Let me give you the gist of a movie so that it will be very easy for you to understand when you're already seeing the movie. Okay, let me give you the one line of this movie. A man who's stuck in coma then realizes everybody else were induced into coma to find or to create an artificial world, which will then convert it into a business by an ambitious person. Let us see if his ambition has come true or not. So let us go into the movie. A man wakes up into the world which was connected like nerves, like you can find a place which is upside down opposite to you, and a man who's walking there because that place will have its own gravity. So, before even understanding the world, our hero got attacked by a black creature, which they call it as a reaper, and then suddenly got saved by three people, and one of them got a scratch by the reaper in his hand. Our hero asks the girl, our heroine, that what was even happening, and the heroine replied that he was in coma, and their leader led them to him because he was the one who is going to help them create a imaginary world where they'll be stay out of the reach of the reapers. Then the three people led our hero to a bus which is designed like a wormhole where they enter into the bus in a different place and he comes out of the bus to a different place where they live because they have to stay out of the reach of the reapers, so they blocked all the other ends of the place where they could enter so that the bus will be the only entrance for this place. So on the next day, some people were going out to find the explosives to attack the reapers as they were in the shortage of the explosives. So this is when our hero realizes his real strength or power. He has the capability to build things in this imaginary world just by thinking the blueprint of those, because he's an architect in this real world too. So now we all got to know what is the real power of our hero. So, as the leader, the leader suddenly plans that they are going to build an imaginary world. So everyone packs their things and getting ready to find an imaginary world. In that world, nobody has names because our hero is called an architect, and somebody else who is called an spirit because she can guess the reapers, and somebody else who is called an astronaut because he can guess the ways and he can write the map. So everybody were packing their things and on the way to build their imaginary world, and suddenly they were an attack of the reapers. So can you remember that I said a reaper attacked a person in the first scene, like he had a scratch in his hand? So he was actually turning himself into a reaper. Strong guy was the one who was attacked by the reaper and changed himself to a reaper. When the hero was trying to help them, the hero suddenly got blacked out. Everything was suddenly deteriorating, and then we realized the hero was out of the coma. And now we get to know the real story of this. The hero was also an architect in the real world too. He was already getting rejected by every other builder because nobody was offering to build a new city with new style. He was then got a call from this teacher in online. That is when he got trapped. The leader asked the architect to go into the coma and build an imaginary world, and the architect rejected it. And now he was forcefully induced into coma. He went to the place with his girlfriend too, so that the girlfriend was also induced into coma. The teacher also explained that they put her girlfriend within few hours before him, but in coma it was like 2 to 3 months because 1 minute in the real life is 1 day in coma. The architect asked the teacher to let him go and his girlfriend go, but the teacher compelled him to build an artificial world for him so that he could leave him and his girlfriend. But the hero asked all of the friends to be removed. The teacher also agrees for his command as all he wants to him to build this imaginary world in Koma. And now he was induced into coma with different more powerful injections so that he could remember all his memories even in coma. Now he wakes up into the same room and goes to his friends who were in trouble when he left and tries to explain them that this is not real, that they all were induced into coma, that all of these were just dreams. But then the leader came into the way and asked him to build an artificial island. So he also built the artificial island for him and asked the leader to let them go. But the leader told everyone what are they in the real life and they can be more happier in this imaginary world. All of them were not ready to leave this imaginary world after listening to the real story in this real world. But then nobody who knows the truth are allowed into this imaginary island. In the real world, they have been supported by a ventilator system. So he told his disciples to switch off the ventilator system where the body dies, they dies. The astronaut was already turned into dust. So he and his girlfriend were trying to go out through the back gate when the leader appears. When he was assisting our hero and his girlfriend, the strong guy I told you before, he was the reaper who killed our leader in his dreams. After escaping from the teachers and the disciples, our hero started working on the projects in the models of normal buildings. Thanks for watching.